Talking Mid-Valley baseball here on the John Mendola Show at Art Carroll and Janelle. We're outside in the Bocce courts. What a great atmosphere this is. Ryan Kropp is with us. And Coach, let's talk a little bit about this season, how things develop. You guys playing for a district championship, really close against Lakeland, but nonetheless, you get that opportunity to move on. You come up second and you move on, though, into states. And, hey, now it's a new opportunity for you and your guys.
Absolutely. No, we're super excited for it. It's the first time since 1985 that a Mid-Valley baseball program has been able to qualify for state playoffs, so that was something real exciting for our kids. And yeah, last night was a heartbreaker, but to lose to a great team like Lakeland, I mean, and to go down to the wire like it did, that gives us some kind of confidence rolling into the state playoffs. And Coach Pacini and Coach Taleb have great things to say about our team and our guys, and we knew it was there. Didn't expect maybe to do too much. We lost a lot of seniors last year, but we had some high expectations for our program and our team, and here we are getting ready for a North School Kill on Monday, so we're excited.
Let's talk a little bit about the way this team developed as the year went on. We talked, I think it was back in March maybe, and the early goings, and everybody was trying to get outside at that point. Then you get a lot of games at once, and all gets condensed. So take us through how you felt the season went, and obviously you guys had a great record.
Yeah, actually, we lost those 4 games by a total of 4 runs, so everything kind of went down to the wire, and we talked about, dealing with adversity, and especially with the way the weather kind of kept us very limited getting outside before those first games. We just really talked about getting together as a team and playing together and being there to pick each other up, and our best guys don't always be on 100% of the time, but we need other guys to kind of, pick up the slack when they need to, and we did a really nice job of that, even going into yesterday. Sometimes our bottom of the order is on top, sometimes our top of the order is hitting the ball, and just overall, we have a great group of guys, great group of role players, from our starters to everybody. It's just I really wanted to bat for those guys last night, but said Lakeland had us better last night, but we're ready. I mean, I love this group, and big things on Monday we're hoping for.
We go through those playoffs in a huge pitching duel at Hanover area. You guys come out on the right end of that, and then like we said, the Lakeland game right down to the wire, and it could have went either way. Well,
that was it, and we knew Justin was absolutely amazing on that Friday at Hanover area. I mean, through definitely the best game he's had so far this year, and we know he's capable of that, and he did. He threw us on his back there, and we had a little small ball worked out for us on that Friday. Not as much yesterday, but no, I think it was a nice experience. We had a game there 3 years ago, and we ended up on the wrong side of a 1-0 victory for Hanover, and it was nice to take that nice ride home and say, hey, we're going to states, and we have a chance to play for the chip, so we're excited.
How do you coach at this point? Now you know you're playing for the postseason. What are little things that you're going to work on? Obviously, it could be a 1-run game again, and you're hoping to be on the right end of that. And like you say, some small ball stuff, whether it's some bunts or just putting the barrel of the bat on the ball to get a run across.
Absolutely, that's kind of what we did today at practice. That was part of our practice plan. We work on some of our steals, our delayed steals, reading past balls, getting some bunts down to, and getting even some hit and runs. And I think everybody's kind of on the same point right now. Been outside a lot, but we got to stick towards our game plan. I mean, stick to our pitching is one of our strengths this year. Our defense has been absolutely outstanding this year, and the bats have been we can lose some more bigger hits during the playoffs, but we do have to make things happen now, especially with the good competition we're playing during the state playoffs. So I think we're ready, and these guys they bounced back really nice today, and I was impressed with the way our guys bounced back from a tough loss last night. But so this is a special group of guys, so I want what's best for them.
Yeah, you can feel the positive energy you're spewing right now, even though you guys finished second. But hey, North School Kill will be up on Monday. We'll see how it goes, and we appreciate your time. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Brendan Koharski joining us from Mid-Valley. We're continuing the conversation with the Spartans baseball team, and must feel pretty special. You guys, the first time to make that state playoffs in a long time at Mid-Valley.
Oh, absolutely. Not making the state playoff in 33 years seems something very special for us to do, and I was hoping to make a run now.
Let's talk about the play of your team. You guys have had some really strong pitching, and it's been a difference of a run here or there.
Yeah.
For the most part, you guys have been on the right end of things. So take us through that pitching staff.
Yeah, Justin Gosler has been through great all year for us. Mark Longo, another great pitcher, and Anthony Colvin, all through really well for us. And we pretty much preached, just put the ball in play, don't have to do too much, let them put it in play, with the defense do the work.
Player two here or there, obviously a lot of respect for Lakeland. Talk about what that atmosphere was like and going up against the Chiefs, and congratulations to them.
Oh yeah, that game was crazy, just being at the stadium with all those fans. Hard to hear everything, stadium's pretty much shaking with all the fans there. you could kind of say that's grown into a big rivalry lately.
Big game against Hanover. You guys are able to get out on a one-run game. Talk about what the guys were able to do to make the difference to get the opportunity to play at PNC Field.
Small ball. That was definitely the big thing in that game. A lot of small ball bunts, a couple timely hits here and there, and then defense was a big part of that.
For you, let's talk about some teammates that you could say you'd highlight this year that you thought stepped up their game for the Spartans and really kind of rose to the occasion.
Definitely Justin Gosler again. Had a great year on the mound, and then back came along a lot during the season. Gio Lopez had a great year this year at second base for us. Playing second base and hitting in the 9-hole. He was definitely a double leadoff, which helped us a lot. JJ Glinski, another great player, had a great year. Mario Bonacci, Craig McCanty, everybody just great years.
Obviously, you're doing your job, and your teammates are doing theirs. So congratulations on making it to the state playoffs.
Thank you.
Justin Gosler's with us from Mid-Valley as we continue to talk about the Spartans baseball program. Finishing second, runner-up to Lakeland in the district championship game in 3A. They are going to move on, though, to states to take on North Schuylkill, the 1 seed out of District 11. So let's first talk about the effort this year on the mound, what you were able to do and some of your teammates were able to do.
I felt good on the mound this year. I felt really confident, like I said in the interview that we had before in the beginning of the season. I feel really confident in our infield. Our outfield is outstanding too. Our defense is what's held it together all year. I know our bats are pretty strong, but I think our outfield and infield is definitely what helped us come along the season. We got JJ Glinski out in the outfield, center field, holding it down. Mark Longo, the strong arm and right, and JD who can run down the ball like a leopard. So I mean, with an outfield like that, I don't think anything's going to get past them. Infield, Gio Lopez is a sophomore backing us up at second base. Brendan Kaharski, a big man at first. So there's definitely a lot. Along with Craig McCanty at shortstop, he's holding it down. Unbelievable at shortstop. Third base rotation between Frankie Kochis and Colvin. It's just a great defense all around, and I think that's what helped us out all year round.
You got to have a great relationship with your catcher, so talk a little bit.
Of course, my catcher, Julian Hadachek, definitely my go-to. It's just like playing catch. He settles me down and comes out and knows what to do. He's been my catcher ever since I can probably think of it. About 6 years ago, he started catching me, so we got a relationship that's pretty strong, and I think if he keeps going, we're definitely going to be something that's going to be unstoppable.
Being healthy all year as a pitcher is not easy to do. There's pitch counts and different things that have been put into place. Let's talk a little bit about the extra things you try to do to make sure that you're at the top of your game.
Well, it starts off with, a long toss during the week. After my long toss, I'll run, just to stay healthy, keep my arm in shape, get those acids out of the arm when I'm done. When I throw a game over 90 or 95, that's where I really run. I run about 2 miles after every game that I pitch. Not after every game, but I will run. But running is definitely important. I do my band workouts. A lot of stuff with the long toss is definitely huge for me. I got to get my long toss in, and it helps out strength and everything, mobility. So there's a lot that helps me out through the season. It's definitely helped me out this year.
Let's talk about Coach Gropa and the coaching staff and what they preach game after game, practice after practice.
I mean, they've preached team chemistry. I mean, just to come together as a team like this year, I think we've come together as a whole. The coaching staff definitely brought us together, and Coach Gropa, it's definitely brought us together. Coach Schuff, along with Coach Schuff, he definitely brought us together, and they tell us, just bring that momentum that you had the first game of the season and bring that out to every game. And I think that we've taken that, even though we've had some tough losses here and there. I mean, those 3 losses were tough for us this year, but after those losses, I think we've learned that, that momentum that we have to take from that first game on is definitely something that we have to look forward to the States and bring it to States and hopefully roll on into a championship game.
Well, one game at a time. It all starts Monday. We wish you the very best. Great catching up with you.
Thank you.
Frank Kochis joining us from Mid-Valley, the Spartans, holding down third base. And Frank, talk about what you bring to the table over there on the corner.
I'm just willing to I'm always ready for something to come towards me. Those players, they hit the ball hard. Always got to be ready for anything.
What is it you like about this team that's gotten you to the point where you guys are going to enter the state playoffs? Is it camaraderie, hard work? Tell us a little bit about what you think the winning formula has been.
Well, we're always working hard, and we always have fun in the process. But we're a solid team. We know we can count on each other for anything.
Take us through this lineup, because at this point you guys are going to need one more run to win, and whether it's a 5-4 game or an 8-7 game, who do you think some of those either bats or legs around the base path are going to be here as the state playoffs begin on Monday?
Well, Justin and Brendan have been solid hitters all season, and really all through the lineup we're just solid hitters. We attack the ball, and when we make contact, we hit it far.
For you, talk about the feelings you've had with baseball itself, putting in the hard work. Is this the only thing you love as far as sports-wise, what you do at Mid-Valley?
Yeah, I love baseball so much. It's just such a fun sport to play, especially with this team. It's amazing.
How about at the plate for you? Talk about what you try to do or coach expects of you.
All I try to do is just make contact and try to hit it where they are and try to drive the runner, score some runs.
Well, it's great to catch up with you and hear your story, and of course we wish you the best next week against North Schuylkill.
Thank you.
Mark Longo joining us from Mid-Valley as we continue the conversation with the Spartans. And Mark, let's talk about your role on the mound when you get the call. What do you try to do when you're out there?
You know, when I'm on the mound, all I really try to do is I come in and I try to close the games out. Coach trusts me with that spot, so I take it as my role and I try to take it as seriously as I can.
Let's talk about your relationship you have with your catcher, and we heard your teammate and what he said. What do you have to say?
Julian, yeah, me and him, we always joke around. You know, the chemistry's good there. He always calls my pitches. When I get rattled, he comes out to the mound, settles me down a bit, and we've been through a lot together, and you know, he's just a great catcher overall.
How about for you, your relationship with Coach Kropa? What's it like and the coaching staff?
With Coach Kropa, you know, it's great because Coach Kropa, he always believes in me. You know, he puts me in spots, and I'm able to usually get us out of tough jams. And you know, he believes in me, and as a player, you know, it just gives me the confidence to go out there.
For you, finishing second, the Lakeland stings a little bit, but knowing you guys make the state playoffs, hey, anything can happen at this point, and you're going to have to face some tough teams along the way. Well, what's it mean to be able to do that first time in, 33 years,
yeah,
I think?
33 years, you know. It was a heartbreaker yesterday, but, you know, we just got to take what we have and we got to run with it, you know, and see how far we can get. We have the team to do it, and I believe anything's possible. So.
What do you think those little things are going to make a difference for you guys if you get in a close game, whether it's, you know, running the bases the right way or being heady with your coach and listening and watching your signals?
I'd have to say absolutely our defense, because our defense has been a key all year. We knew from day one that it was going to be us winning games was going to be predicated off our defense, and it stayed that way the whole year.
Well, hey, congratulations on a great run, and good luck one game at a time.
Thank you.
Julian Hanchek joining us. He's the catcher that everybody's talking about here. And Julian, let's talk a little bit about the pitching staff. They've talked about you and the relationship that you have with them and how you settle them down and do the right things for them. How about for you, having some pitchers like you have?
The pitchers that we have, like Justin Gosler, Mark Longo, and Anthony Colvin. It's part of my game to keep them calm, have them throw strikes, make sure that they're hitting their spots and everything, and getting out there where they need to be.
How about the little things, defensive ball so important? You guys are in a lot of close games, so for you, whether it's blocking the plate or blocking a ball, make sure there's not a pass ball, throwing the ball down to second. Talk a little bit about all the things that you do, the little things that really add up.
Whenever there's a ball in the dirt, I always make sure to get my body in front of it to prevent anybody moving bases. I've only missed 6 runners this year on the bases. So every part of my game, I just got to step up and be a part of the game.
Let's talk about that lineup that you guys have. Who are the guys that are getting on base consistently this year, and the guys who are trying to bring them home?
The guys that are getting on base consistently are Craig Mercanti, JJ, Mario, and Kaharski. At the top of the order, they're a force to be reckoned with. They're always knocking in RBIs and everything that they need to do.
What are you looking forward to with North Schuylkill? And again, you guys are probably just learning a little bit after following the Lakeland. Talk a little bit about the opportunity now. Hey, you're going to face the #1 team out of District 11, but you guys excited about the challenge?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. If we can hold our own against Lakeland, one of our better teams in our division, I feel like we'll have a better chance of getting on, and being a part of that game and staying together as a team.
All right, Julian, great to catch up with you. We wish you the best. Congratulations on a real nice year.
All right, thank you.